They thought he was invisible, just the son of a cleaning lady, meant to blend into the background. In the polished marble halls of wealth, he carried buckets while others carried briefcases. But what no one knew was that behind his quiet eyes burned a mind trained in 9 languages. The day an Arab millionaire mocked his skin, his mother's job, and his worth, the tables turned. The boy who was supposed to be silent stunned the room, leaving the arrogant in shock, and the world with a lesson they would never forget. In the heart of Dubai, where glass towers glittered under the desert sun, Samuel lived a life that seemed invisible to most. His mother worked as a cleaner in a prestigious business center, scrubbing floors where billionaires made deals. Every day, Samuel helped her after school, carrying cleaning supplies, moving from office to office unnoticed. To those men in tailored suits, he was just another poor black kid, out of place, irrelevant. But Samuel's story was far from ordinary. While others dismissed him, he spent nights buried in books, devouring languages, mastering accents, and memorizing histories. French, Arabic, Mandarin, and German. The list grew until he spoke 9 languages fluently, yet nobody saw this. To them, he was only a cleaner's son, destined for the shadows. That illusion shattered one day when a wealthy Arab businessman, amused by Samuel's presence, decided to make him the target of his laughter. What unfolded next would turn humiliation into awe. The business conference was buzzing with international delegates, men in flowing kandaras, women in sharp blazers, and executives from every corner of the globe gathered around mahogany tables. Samuel, in his simple shirt, carried a mop bucket into the room to assist his mother. His presence alone drew glances of disdain. One Arab millionaire smirked, nudging his colleagues. "This is the future of cleaners," his eyes seemed to say. Others chuckled, not at Samuel's face, but at what they thought he represented: poverty, failure, insignificance. But Samuel noticed more than laughter. He caught their languages: the rolling cadence of Italian, the clipped tones of German, and the lyrical flow of French. Words that these men believed were private. They underestimated the boy holding the mop. As conversations drifted, Samuel listened. He heard one man boasting in Mandarin about a deal he would conceal. Another whispered in Arabic about cheating a business partner. Samuel's mind processed it all, filing every word. Then the millionaire turned to him directly. In Arabic, he mocked, "Does your mother teach you how to scrub floors properly, boy?" The room burst into cruel laughter. Samuel froze, not in shame, but in choice. Should he stay silent, as he always had, or reveal the truth of who he was? Heart pounding, he straightened. The next moment shocked the room. In flawless Arabic, he responded, not with insult, but with precision, correcting the man's grammar, exposing his arrogance. Silence fell. Then came French, then Mandarin, then German. One by one, Samuel addressed the delegates in their own tongues, flawlessly shifting between 9 languages. Gasps echoed. Faces drained of color. Men who thought themselves untouchable realized the boy they mocked was more educated than many of them combined. The arrogance in the room evaporated, replaced by awe and shame. The Arab millionaire's laughter curdled into silence as Samuel's words echoed across the hall. Each language struck like a blow, calm, eloquent, undeniable. In that instant, the roles reversed. The cleaner's son no longer seemed small. He towered above them, intellect blazing brighter than wealth ever could. The room froze. Delegates leaned in, astonished, whispering to one another. Some applauded softly. Others avoided his gaze in shame. The millionaire who had ridiculed him could not lift his head. His wealth, his status, worthless compared to the dignity Samuel carried. For the first time, Samuel wasn't invisible. He was unforgettable. Word of the incident spread beyond the conference room. People spoke not about the millionaire's riches, but about the cleaner's son, who commanded 9 languages and silenced a room of the powerful. For Samuel, it wasn't about revenge. It was about proving that value cannot be measured by skin color, family background, or job title. His mother, once looked down upon, now stood tall as the woman who raised a prodigy. In a world quick to judge by appearances, Samuel's story became a mirror. How many talents have been overlooked because they came dressed in work uniforms instead of suits? How many voices have been silenced because of the color of their skin? The lesson was clear. Greatness can rise from the humblest places, and arrogance can be shattered by truth. And as Samuel left that hall, he didn't carry bitterness. He carried power, the kind that no money could buy. So the next time you look at someone and think you know their worth, ask yourself, what brilliance are you too blind to see?